Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Swansea versus Arsenal now on Tuesday in the evening. We go away and we kick off at Swansea away in Wales. So yeah, let's get into it and preview the game. It feels like we have to wait an eternity for us to play again in the Premier League. But again, let's crack on. Now, let's start off with the team news. You know what, let's switch it up. Let's start off with the team news. Wenger said it's too early for Welbs, so Welbs won't be involved. I mean, I swear he said 1, 2, 3 weeks for Welbs. Don't know what's going on with Welbs. I mean, say what you want about the guy. We're really low for bodies. You look at our bench in a couple of games where we've either won or drawn or, like you've seen this season, lost points. As the bench as dire as it is, we kind of need to keep it something there, and it's not really nothing there at the moment. Bar Reece Nelson, shout out to him for making his Prem debut against Palace. But he said it's too early for Welbs. Giroud should be back. You know his future's up in there. There's talk of going to Dortmund. There's talk of wanting to go elsewhere for the World Cup and get some playing time for that. And these sort of things there. There's not really anything else. Everyone else is back apart from that, to be honest with you. He didn't really say anything else of significance on that front. Santi Cazorla's out until 2019. I know it's completely irrelevant, but it is sad, man. I mean, I'd love him to get back playing again, man. It's sad, man. That's someone that brings so much joy to us. Literally, guys always smiling. Why do good things happen to bad things happen to good people, man? Like Santi, I hope. I can't lie. As much as I love Santi, and I think he's been an underrated servant of this club, we need to call it a day. If he proves his fitness, fair play. But I do think we need to call it a day on that aspect, because we've seen the Ox go, we've seen Alexis go. Chesney, it looks like Giroud's gone, Theo's gone. We might as well just shift everybody now. Something needs to change. We really ain't got time for sentiment, as deep as it is. Free up some of them wages, especially Mertesacker gone as well. Try these things. Wenger played Koyo and Aubameyang as expected as well. There's rumours that we want Aubameyang, whatever you want to call him. Forgive me, trolls. But yeah, there's rumours Wenger wanted him in time for the Swansea game. I don't think that's going to happen. I'd love it too, but it's a bit early for that. Everybody on every bit from Dortmund to Wenger to all the officials that are out from Arsenal that are delegated in Germany. Everyone's doing this poker face thing. Wenger himself did that. He said he can't give us a special name, but will he recruit someone? He said it's possible. You know Wenger, when he does all of that, yeah, well, it's possible. We always want to improve and bring players in. Can we do something? We'll do it. You know Wenger, he's almost like when your parents used to tell you, oh, I'm not ruling it out, but write down what you want out of the Argos catalogue and you see what you get for Christmas, and what you get is what you get, really. And obviously, as a kid, you just write down everything out that catalogue. You know you ain't getting it, but you had imagination, man. Like, the catalogue was actually better than the products at sometimes. But yeah, let's crack on with that. I believe we're sixth, but versus Spurs. If we beat Spurs, we can close some of the points down on them, considering that they had a game in hand and they ironically didn't take their points. So yeah, we can take advantage on that front. Saying that, being an Arsenal fan, you know we have to take that with a pinch of salt. Obviously, Spurs' goal difference is way better than ours, so we can't technically go ahead of them, but just close the gaps. We're in January, need to win the wars, not the battles. So yeah, Swansea sit 20th. I cannot remember their goal difference. I don't know if winning will take them out, but I mean, they're sitting 20th in the league table, rock bottom. You want to get out of that. I mean, yeah, that's the beauty of it, that they're there now, but there's quite a few teams that should be stressing over relegation, and it looks like we ain't really seen that in a couple of years. I need to go back to back that point up, but we ain't really seen a good relegation battle in a minute. So it looks like they're in it. But we need to take that with caution. I know, yes, they've taken 14 losses this season. They've only scored 50 goals. I mean, their options up front are pretty dire. There's talk of getting Gaitan and all of these attacking options for Swansea. That will actually all be good recruits for them, to be honest with you. But right now, they've got Tammy trying to learn his trade. Boney, I don't think he's fully fit. They've got the young McBurney. Yeah, Swansea fans know him more than me. Make their comments about that. But make no mistake, they're going to go... I'm never confident really about Swansea away. And I mean, obviously, I expect to win that. But it always seems like Swansea make us work for them points. We always need a second half goal or something. It's always a 2-1 or something like that. So yeah, man, you all remember what happened to Callum Chambers, sadly, out there. But he's bounced back from that. Like I said, make no mistake, they're going to be committed. The fans are going to get behind them. They're going to try and be difficult to break down. They've got a new manager as well, so that's probably galvanised some of the players and things like that. It's this time of the year. They're in a relegation fight. You cannot underestimate these sort of teams, because when you're backed up against the corner, you see something happen sometimes. So yeah, man. And if you saw them against Liverpool, how they remained, yes, they rode their luck at times, but they remained compact, each to a man. Everybody did their job, and they ultimately took advantage in front of goal, regardless of how it went in. So you have to respect them, and we have to not take them lightly, regardless of what the stats and these things are telling us. Like I said, I'm always nervy against them. I believe with them, Swansea have lost 13 times to us. They've won 8, and they've drawn 3 times. So yeah, we've had the lion's share of that on that front. But I was always nervy, man. It's always nervy. Where was that season, Ramsey? Was it earlier in the year? Yeah, it was earlier in the year at home. Ramsey had to score a late winner or something like that, 2-1 to us. And yeah, the last time we lost to Swansea is 2016, and after that 2015. But yeah, man, in total, Swansea have lost 13, like I said to you. But we can't take them lightly, man. We need to go out there, do our job, man. The main thing is staying compact, staying rigid, doing what you did against Palace. Everybody just doing their job firstly and foremost, and having some belief, trying to get forward. So yeah, man, it would be nice to see Mkhitaryan as well, hopefully as well, just because, I mean, it's buzz about a new player, a new signing and that. Now, in regards to the lineup, I must admit, people, man, I am torn between, a bit of me is telling 3 at the back because we're going away from home. The Swansea fans are going to be on our backs and these things there. I know we can barely defend regardless of the formation, but just for logical speaking, in pre-game and them things there, a bit of me is telling 3 at the back. I'm going to switch it up, man. I'm going to go against my natural instincts, and it might come back to bounce, to hit me and bounce me around, but I'm going to go with checking goal. I'm going to go with Monreal at left back. Say what you want. I don't know if Cole is fully fit, so I'm just going to go with Monreal, and he's been playing since he come back. Credit where due. He's been playing all right. If he gets ripped when I play him, coming out the side, but Monreal at left back, checking goal. Bellerin right back. Mustafi and Koscielny centre half, of course. El Nene, you've been all right, low key. Don't let me down. Centre defensive midfield. I don't know, man. I want to bring Ramsey back in now. He looking. Obviously, he didn't play when he came off the bench. He didn't get that many minutes, if I remember rightly. But I want to bring Ramsey in. But then again, it goes against my logic of me saying stability and stuff. Because I do believe even people, even myself included, we overplay the lack of balance if Ramsey and Wilshere play together. But something's telling me Ramsey. But Xhaka, you like to think Xhaka's going to be there. Wilshere goes without saying, so Wilshere's going to be there. So I'm not sure, man. El Nene, like I said, Wilshere, sorry, I don't know, guys. Xhaka, you know what? Xhaka, Wilshere, El Nene, same thing. Up front, or front 3 now, is where it gets a bit political. Lacazette through the middle, of course. Mkhitaryan on the right. Mesut Ozil on the left. Now you lot do your no, you know what? Mkhitaryan, Ozil. Now in the game, them not do their thing and things like that. But we might as well just do this, man. At best, it will be compact. It will be neat little passes. But I want to see us with purpose in our play, some zip like we played when we went a goal down against Chelsea. We need to ironically start on the front foot, try and play on the part that Swansea are not at 20th and things like that. Try and get try and just silence the players, just make them have disbelief. Try and do what we did. Try and do what Chelsea did against us when they turn up in the first 6 minutes. Try and kill the game. Like, to be honest with you, like, yeah, Iwobi will probably start, but I just want to see Mkhitaryan. Have I probably picked a male of a lineup, of course, but you guys know, man, I'm still here regardless, man, to preview the game and post-review the game. Hopefully we win. My heart is telling me a 3-1 Arsenal. My brain is telling me don't make no predictions, so you lot do what you want to do. But guys, the Ludicuna YouTubes and Golo Kante, get in the comments, subscribe and do the rest of it. I'm out.